I'm live, right? Okay, I'm good. I am currently building the H.M.S. Hood. A British battlecruiser, which was sunk in May of 1941 during World War II. The Bismarck sunk it. I believe it's H.M.S. Bismarck. I don't know for sure. Kriegsmarine ship, or Kriegsmarine ship, however you feel like pronouncing it. Not really doing much right now, just filling in the deck. This is kind of what it looks like. That's the bow, that's the stern. I might throw in a propeller down there, I don't know for sure. I believe I'm definitely not really gonna put anything in here. I don't really do interiors much. I will probably throw in some lighting, just, so mobs don't spawn. I am currently building in peaceful mode, just so I don't have to deal with them as, I'm doing it. Originally I was... And, how much time I'm gonna pour into this, which is probably gonna be more than 3 hours. I don't really want to sink it anymore. And if I do sink it, which just might happen, then I'll have to build like a giant wreck right down here, which will take more time. But at the same time, I don't exactly want to rewrite history and, make the ship not sunken. This ship is going to be a lot bigger than most of my ships that I already have, which I will show you in a minute. After I'm done kind of eyeing it up and seeing if I want to change anything. Yeah, it's quite a lot bigger, so I guess I'll take you to this now. That is an old ship over there, basically. Very old. It's based off of the Monitor. Basically, it's supposed to be a modernized version of the Monitor. It's a piece of lore in this world. Here we'll gloss past the town. And that's not loading incorrectly. Over here is my main fleet. That is my rather crappy representation of a destroyer. Here we have my 2 battleships. We have an aircraft carrier, obviously, and a heavy cruiser. This is my main fleet. I do have some other ships. This is my battleship design. I made these on the fly. They were really supposed to be just quick ships. I'll show you the nameplates. I've kind of went with naming all of these ships like E. I have an E in them at the start. It doesn't really mean much, but it's there nonetheless. And the back here. Did I show you the back? I don't know. This one. Yeah, emerald. We do have lower decks in the carrier. That's it. There's not really much in them though. Over below here is just a big empty space, and we have some engines back there. Some anti-air guns on this, which is pretty neat if you ask me. The battleships have torpedoes, which is unusual for battleships, but if the turrets can have torpedoes, then my ships can have torpedoes, so yeah. We have a stealth Corvette up here. It's a very weird design. Basically we got, USS Catherine. This is named after a person who helped me build this. And basically the concept is that these giant things down here can be released as either escape pods or giant torpedoes. That's the concept of that ship. I think it's kind of ugly, but I already built it, so I'm not going to destroy it. And then I have made a very small battle cruiser, which I made on the fly, over here at this fort. Which is another piece of lore. This town. Yeah, just, 3 battleship guns on a small, fast platform here. Basically just keeping this fort, locked down. This is actually a submarine, blown up currently. Took a torpedo. This is actually also a submarine, but it's recreational. We have some tanks around here, by the way. Ooh. Oh, I thought this was a skeleton trap for a second. I had a thunderstorm a bit ago, before I started the stream. The blown up fort is another piece of lore. I might make like a stream someday about just the lore of this entire city. If I get really bored on this stream, I might just start blabbing about it. Okay, let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Theoretically, that should be like meh, meh, boom. Okay, so the first turret should be about here. Now, I don't know precisely how I want to do this. I might actually have to push this back a bit more. Because I think I'm going to have to build it like this. I need you now. I think this is about how I'm going to build it. Mostly rather large circles. Oh, I'm going to have to build this back just a bit more. Can't just kind of leave this here. I might as well extend the guns a bit. I should actually leave this, not there. Because whenever I want to rotate the guns, I can just move those instead of the entire turret. Although I will have to move the back quite an amount. As these are kind of odd turrets. Okay. How do I want to do this? Do I want to make this like a flat top? I should look at the picture of the ship that I have up. Ooh. I expect these turrets to be a lot smaller. But I don't know. Okay, how do those look? Okay, so they're just flat from the rear. One has an AA. I am not actually working off of any tutorials right now. I just have a real blueprint of the real ship up on my tablet. It's really just that, and that's about it. I don't know exactly how I want to build this. Because I wanted to have these turrets about 2 blocks apart, so theoretically, this would be about where I put it. Now, I don't know if I want to... Yeah, it seems like this is just on a riser here. Now, I do not know, like, on the real ship, there's, like, a weird kind of thing here. That's, I guess, supposed to, it's kind of like medieval armor. Where, like, if a shell hits here and bounces off, it's supposed to kind of reflect it away from the turret. I've seen that on medieval armor with, bows. But I don't know if I really want to build that or not. I feel like it'll just take up time. I should look at my picture again. I should bring this over here, but it's charging. Oh. Yeah, you got like the weird thing there. It's actually like right off the turret. I might actually be able to build this. A bit. I don't know though. If I do build it, I'm gonna make it out of like iron trap doors. I don't know about that though. Could be weird and time consuming. I'm just gonna build it as it goes. Let's just continue. I better turn this off. Yeah. I actually need to press the button now. I redid the screensaver so it'll, like, you know, give me extra time. Or whatever. Now, I don't know if I want to have this just be half slabs and make it a bit easier. Oh, yeah, I do have to make this a bit weird. And this one's got a overhang. I might actually have to move this back a bit, which I probably will. Yeah, this has a bit of an overhang. Yeah. Yeah, we're moving this back a bit. Preparing in advance for how this goes. I think I'm gonna kind of build it a bit more like a real ship. I need to grab andesite slabs. Oh, there's a polished version of these now. I did not notice that. How convenient. Let's see. Is there anything else I need as of this moment? Not that I know of. Okay, so basically we're gonna have this kind of built like the real one. Like this mostly, or like most of the turret, and then I believe at the back here it kind of goes up a bit. So like this-ish. And I think it kind of hangs out over the side. I might even actually bulk this up just one more, because I might as well. The gun turrets are going to have to be higher anyway. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I don't know, maybe I should kind of add a bit more detail in. Yeah, let's just kind of throw in a bit more looks. I don't know if that's like precisely to the real design, but hey, it looks pretty good. So I'll throw it on there. This actually doesn't look very good though. I kind of want to put a thing there. But you see, it's going to be ever so slightly more annoying to actually, you know, take this down, rebuild it over here, for when I want to inevitably turn the gun that way. Because I'm going to build like a big ship over there. I don't know if I want to have this fight.
Oh.
Okay. It's my cat.
Can he stay in?
No.
Maybe he wants in here with you. Don't you plan on going to sleep? Oh, I got it.
Jeez. Resuming. I don't precisely know if these little, I don't know exactly what they're called. I think it starts with a C. Like, somethings. There's something, alright? I'm just gonna call them those. These are out like 5. Right, yeah, 5. Don't know exactly how the anti-air looks. Just gonna kinda throw it together there. I don't really do much kinda inside work, really. I usually leave that to the people who like actually need things to look good on the inside. And I'm not really a person that needs things to look good on the inside. I just don't. I need it to look good on the outside. Now, I think I might actually leave that without anti-air. It does look decent that way. But, theoretically, let's say I just do this. And kind of get rid of a bit of this. And kind of do a bit of this. And then just... Now, I'm gonna have to do this now. And say that does like that. just because I want this to do its thing goodly. I'm actually gonna kind of remove the edges here just because I can't have them screwing things up. And now this is gonna have to kind of go in like this. Make like a little thing here. And then I need my end rods. I don't know if this is like a double anti-air. It probably is. Yeah, let's make it a double. I'm not like an expert on real ships. I like the Iowa. And I kinda like some of the other British ships, like the Rodney. And the King George V. But I'm mostly into like the American battleships, the hard hitters, like the Iowa. Thing looks freaking beautiful. Oh, that's gonna annoy me that that's like that. That's like bright and this one's not. I'll add lights in eventually. Okay, now here's gonna be like the weird part. I might actually have made these turrets a bit too big. Because I have to make like a weird kind of conning tower thing back here. It's basically like a oval that goes down like this. A big circle right here. And then it goes like some smoke towers there. Some like lifeboats there and there. And then I have to do a rear tower, and I might just barely have enough room for the rear guns. I think I'm gonna have to move these up. I can't really be picky with how that looks there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move these guns up. I did plan on having them like right there though. I might not have enough room. I'll like give it a baseline and just see exactly how it looks. I'm gonna put 2 in between this, by the way. I don't know. Okay, so that's gonna be that. And then this just kind of has to like... Okay, let's extend this a bit. Okay, and then like right about here, the thing's gotta go like this. And then right at the end, it's gotta like split off and do that, basically. It's really hard to explain. I drew it like a little blueprint in real life. I can't show it to you because I don't have like a PlayStation camera or whatever, but it's pretty cool. Now I'm just gonna measure this out in normal blocks, just to like see what I can do here. And then when that hits the edge, it goes in, kind of like this, basically. And I know there are some casemate guns here.
Hey, will you do something for me today?
What?
Will you try to stay up?
I know I will.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about this. I don't know exactly how my casemate guns are gonna fit in there. I don't know if I'm just gonna like make some details in here and just throw them in, like a blank space. Like, I think if I want to, I'm gonna have to kind of do it like this. Basically just like throw it in there, kind of, and just hope it looks decent, like in there. I don't know though. I don't think that'll look very good. I think maybe I could do this. Make it look like a little better. I don't want to have this like be dead open and then just have that exposed like that. I know I can't really make those tiny gaps, really, unless I do some magic. I probably could do like andesite walls. I don't know why they haven't added polished andesite walls. It's only the normal ones. PC people get like polished andesite walls. I feel like that's a decent design for a casemate gun. In real time right now, I have like 0 viewers, so I can't actually ask anyone if this looks absolutely crap or not. Yeah, that's a decent design for a casemate gun. I don't know if this looks better with that or not. The walls kind of do it in, but I don't know if it looks better with or without that. Now I am gonna have to like do this theoretically, so that'll look fine. I do have to like throw something in there, so that might limit my design in there a bit. I think this might just work. I'm gonna do this casemate gun on the other side real quick. Kind of throw in what I need to do here. Throw that in, beep boop, and then beep boop. Okay, so that finishes that design. I think that looks pretty good for a casemate gun. Okay. Alright, and then looking at this, so theoretically like in the middle here, about here-ish, there will be like a little circle. I don't know if it's going to look like exactly like this or not. I am going to have to make it pretty small, but it's either going to be like that or like this. I'd prefer it to be like this, but I might have to make it, you know, like the inner one. Yeah, I'll make this out of a different block just so I can kind of show you. So it's gonna be like either the outer circle or like the inner red one for that little smokestack. And then like right here is the conning tower, which kinda has to be really weird. Like boom and then boom 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 boom. That's kinda what it's gotta look like right there, the conning tower. On top of that is gonna be like the rangefinder and the targeting thing for these big 15 inches. Let's see. And then basically I know for a fact that this deck is gonna be up here, kinda. This thing will be like on top of all this and that. Like I said, I don't really know if I'm gonna have enough room to actually make like everything here. Because basically this has to come down here, and then it's about like right here is gotta kind of go straight in. Like a little diagonal here. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough space for that. So, if I don't, basically I'm gonna have to remove all of this and move it basically about 3 blocks forward. And then I might have enough room. I don't know though. I think I'm gonna have to do it. Because there's no way I'm fitting in everything I need to in this little space. Yeah, my measurements have been a little bit off. I could theoretically add more back there, but I feel like it's just more responsible to move these forward. Because then I have to do everything involved with adding more back there. Yeah, I get it. It's gonna be annoying to move these exactly through forward, add all the guns, re-add all the detail, re-add all this. I like this casemate gun design. I like this casemate design, yeah. I'm definitely using that. That's a definite. I just don't think I'm gonna have enough room for everything in here, because basically, like, this would be a higher deck right here, and then like maybe like 1 block lower ish. You know, let's just kind of represent this by like this ish. Yeah, this is actually a deck though, so. Oh yeah, just to like kind of put this nail in the coffin. The real H.M.S. hood had a thin horizontal defense on like some of the decks up here, basically. This was thin, which is why I'm using this, you know, planks. Well, not planks, but slabs. And then right here, it's full, you know. It's like a weak horizontal defense on some of the decks here. I think specifically like deck 26 only had like very, very thin armor. Basically, yeah. Represent, oh yeah. This is just kind of how it was going to look, basically. And then, basically, I don't know exactly what it is, but on the real ship there's like a weird block here for some reason. I don't know precisely what it is, but it's something. And then, like, right after that, like about with one block in between, there's another smokestack. I think I'm just going to have to try and measure this out. if I make the big smokestacks, like the big one, it's gonna be hard. But if I make the smaller ones, I could probably barely cram everything in. So let's just say I make the small ones. I get it, I'm not using the same block or whatever. Okay, and then move on, like right next to this, about here, are some tiny little boats, which I will represent. Like, so. Basically, like, that's basically what it was. And then, kind of more in, quite a bit past this with some bigger boats. And then it goes quite a bit tower thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough room. No way I'm having enough room here. So we're gonna have to relocate these turrets. And then, what time is it? It's 8:45. Oh, no, I pressed the thing. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna be big enough. We're gonna have to move this entire thing just a bit forward. I'd use TNT, but I don't want to damage the rest of the ship. Gotta remember that casemate gun design. That was a good design. If this was a bigger ship, I could probably fit in like representations of like basically here there would be like a little kind of white thing wrapping. I guess I could theoretically if I did like if I grabbed some like tan stuff. What looks tan? Is there a terracotta that looks like that? Okay, so like right about here looks decent. What do I want to get rid of? This, because it's just a representation block. Basically, that would be kind of what it looked like. Basically, this kind of wrapped around the barrel, basically. And when I built in Iowa, I had, like, those little wrappings on the entire thing. Like, completely wrapped around. And that really touched me for space. Like, I had to make this thing about...
Hey, when you're done with this game, I want to talk.
But yeah, basically, my eye was about a little bit wider. Featured those big guns. You know, the 3 wide or whatever. Yeah, it was pretty decently simple. It's like, And the bow was the thing I hated about that. The bow I hated on the Iowa. So I basically had to remake the entire bow on that Iowa. I'm just gonna get rid of these. I'm not even gonna try and kind of mimic the front because I don't really need it. I'm just gonna leave the back because I want to mimic that. Boop, boop, a boop, a boop, a boop, a boop. Turrets are right here and here. Yeah, that really crushes me for space. It might not look as good because of that, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. What did I do? Oh, I did that. I'm doing instinct right now. I instinctively built that like that. Wrongly. Okay. I gotta build like this. Extend, extend, down like that. Up. Okay, over boom. And then back. Okay, that's exact, right? Yeah, we're good. I can get rid of this now. I do have to do some schoolwork at 10. So this stream will definitely be over by like 10. Probably more like closer to 9-ish. I don't know though. But it's definitely gonna be over soon. Soonish. What time is it? 8:50. So like in not too much time, I am going to have to leave. You know. 4, 5. Okay, let's just chop this out basically. I don't really need much of this. Just gonna kind of represent the top turret like there. I do have to. Yeah, okay, I gotta extend this. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut out the entire bottom. Build that, yeah. It's gonna take me a bit. But everything will take a bit. And this will definitely pay off in my opinion. I think having this beautiful ship here, even if I do this right in the end, will be just great. It'll stand as a symbol of, you know, Britain. I just leave that there. Okay, you know, it's barely above that. Perfect. Get rid of a lot of this. I'm probably gonna get like quite an amount of the bridge done before I have to go. Look, I can steal this back here. I'm gonna leave this kinda little gun platform here just so I can see exactly how I built it. Okay. Throw this here. Boop. That's like one of the really good things about like this form of Minecraft. Bedrock Edition and all, you can do that. It's very, very easy to build like long structures now, especially in creative. It helps. That's just like this. Boop. And boop. And boop. And I gotta edge my way around this. Bit annoying. Is that like that? No it's not. This is like this, so. And that, like that, and I gotta add in this. Okay. Okay, now this is a bit weird because I gotta like kind of mimic this exactly how everything is. Basically throw in, nope, this here, at a basis. Get rid of this stuff. Add in, nope, not like that. Add in things over here like so. Add in that, and I get rid of some of these. I think I'm correct here. I don't need that. And then just boop, boop, and boop, boop, and then boop, 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 boop. I'm not gonna re-add the 3-barrel thing. I think it just kind of was a little bit too long. Slice the rest of this down. Don't need you anymore. Now, I see a lot of builders kind of leaving things when they have to like readjust. Just, you know, if they have to build something there again. I could have left a bunch of that there to build my conning tower, because I have to do that. I just feel like it's unnecessary though. I'm gonna leave a 2-block gap right there, and then I gotta boop, boop, boop. And theoretically, this is about where my conning tower is gonna be. Okay, and then kinda into this. It's like about a bit more than half. About like, I'll just do it there. About to there, and at the end this kind of splits and does that basically. Well, I kind of want to cut that off and just make this a bit more perfect. You know, shorten this as much as possible. I do need a bit of range there though, to do this and things. So I will actually keep this exactly how it is. Now, on the real ship there's probably little guns and stuff there, little rails, little things that are important and all, but not way too important. And I get that, but I just don't think it's way too important. Did I get something wrong? I feel like I did. I feel like I did something a bit wrong. I feel like I'm missing something. That's that. And then back from there, those are there. Okay. Oh, I'm forgetting that. Okay, so basically, this goes out like that, and then like, from right here, basically a little triangle kind of starts. And it goes about to there, and then it just goes and stops. I think it's part of like more of the bridge. Is this, am I building this right? No, I'm not. I'm not building things the way they need to be built. I'm just kind of throwing things everywhere. This is weird. Because I think this is like an upper deck that kind of goes into more of a bridge. So let's actually build the conning tower now. Let's build this. And it needs to be about there. That's where my height is. Now, I kind of want this to be like iron bars. But I don't know if it was, you know, like glass or not. It was probably glass. It might have just been an empty slot, to tell you the truth. I don't know. I might just kind of leave it open, tiny little hole in each side. Okay, I kind of want to bring back my little thing just so I know about how high this goes. I know it's about as high as a smokestack, but I don't know precisely. Now, in the missions this ship was kind of chosen for, which was the mission to find the Bismarck and, you know, sink it. Well, not find the Bismarck. They already knew where the Bismarck was, but basically, this ship and another ship was sent to sink the Bismarck. and this ship got blown up by the Bismarck. The Bismarck has the exact same caliber guns as it, and basically what happened was, because, like I mentioned earlier, the horizontal defense was weak right about here, you know, and all. The Bismarck basically smashed through the horizontal defense and hit an ammunition locker. And blew up the entire ship. Well, not the entire ship, it snapped it in two. Basically. It's a bit confusing, but you'll get used to it when you start, you know, getting into history and that. And the other ship it sailed with was the Prince of Wales. And I would build that ship with this, but I can't exactly. They were about the same size, but the Prince of Wales had very weird and intricate 4-gun turrets. I should have realized I did something wrong. Imagine if that was in, like, the final build of this ship. Okay, well, at least it wasn't a permanent mistake. Pretty easy to fix. Should have noticed that when I was finishing off that little bit of AA. Well, that's a bit annoying, but okay. Okay, bleep, bloop. Resuming. Basically. But yeah, basically, this ship was sent to hunt down the Bismarck. Same caliber guns, and a lot of things were, like, very similar. But it's hard to explain things to people that don't know a lot about World War II. But at a basis, did I build this the way I wanted to build it or not? I know this goes along for like about 1 block. So yeah, right about here and here. Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good. I built things like they need to be built. Boop, and boop, and boop, and boop, and boop, and boop, boop. I know there's a lot of bridge layers right there, but I'm gonna do that later because I didn't write them down in my blueprints. For this ship, there might be another casemate gun actually right here. Now that I think about it, that'd be a pretty good, decent place to put a casemate gun. Nope, it's not that high. Oh yeah, I built that in the wrong place. Okay, good. Now that is good. I think this is just parts of the bridge. It goes up a little more and then kind of goes off. So I gotta leave that in like my blueprints or whatever. And I think this right here is about where that ends. So like this is kind of gonna be the deck that we have here. Represented with this, you know, bit of thin armor. Now, I feel like deck armor is one of the weirdest things in shipping. Like, you know, in war ships, I guess is what you'd say. It's just really, really odd in my opinion that they use wood when they clearly have like other metals that are resistant to fire, and fire is like one of the big defeaters for ships and all. It's one of the things that really gets rid of a lot of ships. From the looks of a lot of things. I guess I'll throw this in with, like, you know, wood. Because I don't know exactly how a lot of this works. I don't know precisely how things work. Time, 9:04. I have an hour to do what it is that I need to do. Okay, that's a little tower, basically. I gotta pull up my blueprints when I want to build that, because I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. Okay, so let's build this now. Build this little plate here. Don't know precisely how I want to do this. I just don't know. Okay, so let's build my little weird box here. Okay, that's done. And then, am I gonna get... Yeah, I'm gonna have to build a small smokestack. And I'm gonna build it out of, I think, like... This gray terracotta kind of thing. I should get the light gray terracotta. I'm gonna build it up with a gray. Just because. Ah, ow. My ear. I don't know exactly how high these are. I'm gonna have to check the blueprints in a second here, so I can see exactly what that is and how high these smoke towers are. Yeah, it ought to be charged now for it. You know, take it off the charger now. Yeah, it's at like what percent? 34. That's good enough for now. For me to use it for about an hour. Okay, so that tower is about as high as that, maybe a little lower. About like, ooh, a little bit higher than that, that little conning tower. Oh yeah, I need to build that thing. Okay, let's put that down there. Okay, and basically on top of this is a rangefinder, basically. I don't know if I'm gonna build it dead center. Okay, kind of build it like this, basically. What?
Hey, bud. You got about 40 minutes before map.
And to make it look like a rangefinder. And then I need end rod here and here. That looks quite a bit like a rangefinder, don't you think? Or a target acquisition thing, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That looks good to me. Basically, this thing right here will, like, pick up the enemies or whatever and, like, make these turrets shoot where they have to shoot. This is going to be by far the most detailed thing I'm ever going to build in Minecraft, like, at all. This thing has got to be a little bit taller than that, so about, like, this is gonna be my red layer right there, you know, to make it look like an actual smokestack. I'm also gonna grab campfires to make this, you know, smoke. Oh yeah, okay, I don't need this right now, because I'm going to build those turrets last, just because I don't know exactly where they're going to have to go. So I need a red, or should I use red concrete? Let's use red concrete. Yeah, because red concrete is going to look a lot more vibrant. I also need, hay bale in here. Oh yeah, I need you for later. Oh my gosh, you went deep. What did I need this for? Oh yeah, this. Okay, I'm gonna need you in a bit, but not too much. But like, not right now. This is lower, but it's not like way too low. I really feel like I should build this a little bit higher. Like this entire deck a bit higher. And I still have time to adjust. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that. I still have time to make this like a bit higher of a deck, which I think I'm gonna do because I have opportunity. And this actually goes to the edge of the ship, doesn't it? Yeah, that goes there. So let's kind of fill in this to about here, because that's about where I think I'm gonna need it. And build a little bit higher. Because my blueprint's like right around there-ish. It's gonna be a lower deck with some small things on it. If you ever looked at a picture of the hood and you see like a blacked out area over there, that's gonna be that's what that deck is, basically. It's like a viewing area, mostly. Yeah, I'm gonna move this up quite a bit. And I can just get rid of this down here, mostly. To kinda completely demolish all of that. That's probably copyrighted. I should not play that, or hum that, or do anything that could remotely convey that that is the song. Man, I wish I'd like constantly research the public domain, because then I know what I can actually play on here. Oh, no. Too far in. My brain didn't work. I need to extend this more. Beep. Does that go? Okay, it does. Okay, that's like perfect right there. Perfect. Now I can't actually fit in there, but that doesn't really matter too much. It matters that I can fit over here. This would actually be a place where like people would need to go. I can fit up here, which is another thing. I need to have this weird block that I don't know what it's for. It's probably like a box or something for like, I don't know, shells for AA maybe. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Or maybe like life equipment, you know, that kind of thing. Equipment to save your freaking life. Yeah, I'm only gonna use small boats for that, and then over back yonder, just like a bit behind this. Okay, I need to extend this deck. Quite an amount. Like, an extreme amount. I might actually need this to be way longer than I expected. Okay, let's just put these right there for now. I might not actually build the big boats. Yeah, I'm gonna have to extend this quite a lot more than I expected. Because that's like all around there. Yeah, this is gonna have to be like extended way more than I expected. Nope, you're not allowed to go down there. No. This is about my limit as to where I can go, so I'm gonna have to build these boats right in here. And are they like, yeah, they're a bit more there-ish, so basically I've got some pegs. I'm gonna make these very, very small, so basically B and B. These should be about like 5, yeah. So right about there. Boop, boop, boop. And then I think boop, boop, boop. And then with the center block. Okay, this has got to go a bit more this way. Okay, so that's centered. Centered. Relocate this boat a bit. Okay, and then it should be theoretically as simple as building a small boat. Like what looks like a lifeboat. A larger lifeboat anyway. What colors should I make that? I think I'm just gonna make it like light gray. I get it, I need those materials later, but I don't really care. I don't care. And then what color is that? Probably be orange for visibility. So like boop, I think boop. Basically it's just gonna be this for the most part. Little boats like this for the most part. Let's extend this at least a bit. Yeah, it looks quite a lot better. Seems legit, if you ask me. Oh, this deck has to extend so much more. I'm gonna have to extend the entire back, aren't I? I am. I don't even have enough time to do that though. I even have to get off, like, I might actually have to get off like 10 minutes early, just so I can get prepared for what I have to do. I could, like, sneak in when I need to do, right here, and then I'd barely have enough room to do stuff, but nah, because this has basically got to go in, like, at a diagonal straight like this. No getting away with it, it's got to go right here. I might just have enough room to slam in those turrets. Because, like, that'll be, like, right about there, theoretically. And then, 2 blocks back. I doubt there's a way. Yeah, not happening. It's not happening. Not realistically, anyway. I guess I could build in the little deck. I could stray from my design a little, make it a little less historically accurate for the sake of my time. But I don't know. What do I like? Make this. I could move that up a bit. I mean, theoretically, I could probably slam it like right here, and it'd look decent. Yeah, that's it. More like right here. It would look okay. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna have to do here. And then this is really weird. You gotta like kind of go out like this for British ships for some reason. It's a weird star design that I don't know much about. Some like weird design for their little towers. I guess I'll make this double thick. Structurally stable. I don't know precisely what's up there, so I'm just gonna have to kind of trust. Okay, so right about back here, there's gonna be a thing that's about like, okay, so that's like right about there, so this will start like about here. So, this is weird. It goes out kind of like that. And then it goes in weirdly like you know, out like that. It's weird. It stays out for about a block. And then it kind of closes back in. About like this-ish. That's about how it looks. And there's no way I'm cramming in both rear turrets there, so yeah. I'm just gonna build this, and then extend this, basically chop all of this off, extend this even further back. Man, I really underestimated how much room I'd need for this. Basically what this is like the rear kind of tower. I mean, at least I can kind of get it built and all. I should really get someone to help me, but I kind of want to do it all myself. I don't want to have to add more names to the wall of the neat. I'm probably gonna get no views on this thing. I haven't seen a single person actually join the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube after I'm like done with the stream and all, then I don't know what to say.
Just checking.
Okay, I just watched that thing appear out of nothingness, and it honestly like scared me a bit. I'm like, wait, what? This is just basically the rear tower. Doesn't have much to do with a lot of things, but it's important for a thing, I guess. I don't know. Make that like that. Bit wider there. And it's got another one of those little weird tin can looking things. And I don't believe I need these for a bit now, so I can quickly pick block this. And then add my little bars. Perfect. Now in reality it actually shows this thing like down here-ish. Imagine that deck being way farther back. But I'm just gonna put it there because it makes more sense. And this one might be up. It might actually supposed to be like up here, but I don't know. I don't know. This is probably like a spawning tower of some sort. And also there's a lot of wait, no, are we good? I don't know if we're good or not. This is like finalized. This is done, so there's no way I'm changing anything here. I was like, wait a minute, there's supposed to be another smoke tower for a bit there, and I was like, have I failed? And I was just kinda in distraught for a minute, thinking I'd have to build another smoke tower and extend the deck even more than I already planned on. But no, the smoke tower goes about here, in the weird triangle thing of death. Okay, I'm gonna assume this just goes like that. And then the tower somehow crams into there. Like I said, I don't know how a lot of these things work. Let me pull up my image here. It seems to just be like there from what I'm looking at. It seems like it's just there, and I don't know why it's there, but it's there. Oh wait, now I know. It's because The smokestack thing's supposed to go here. This thing's actually like a weird tower. I think it's just supposed to be like a pattern on the deck. I don't know. I don't know exactly. I'm gonna build it up just a bit. And then just kind of leave it. Get rid of a lot of this. Kind of get rid of this. Make it more open back here. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of throw it in there for the lulz. I think it's just supposed to be like a point of connectivity from the tower. Probably just a space where people would walk through. It's triangle shape, probably for like, you know, deflecting things, I guess. Okay, and then that thing would go there. Let's continue with our weaker horizontal defense here. And then we need the, oh yeah, we need to pick block those again. Pick block and pick block. Okay, let's just finish throwing in this deck. Now I know in reality the smokestack would actually go down and connect into things, but I don't really care. Let's just make this thing the exact same height. Maybe a little higher. No. No, the exact same height. That one. Well, I mean, like, the exact same. Not the exact same height, but it goes up to the exact same point. Everything seems to match up rather well. Except the fact that that's not exactly there. Is it? Okay, so that just seems to kind of go along for a bit and then just goes like right about, oh no, here. I'm just gonna say I want to kind of get a nice angle as to where that would be. Actually, I just might as well. Yeah, this entire deck's getting extended anyway, so this about will be good enough right here. Actually, no, it's gonna be even farther. That's about like gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's gonna be about like the entire thing's gonna end up here. And then I gotta connect that up. It's basically just gonna fall right into the place there. Man, this entire ship is gonna be like 10 times bigger than I originally imagined it. Originally, about like right about there was the middle, and I just kind of cut off the end there. Yeah, it's like 10 times bigger than that. Now, because I added even more of that. Man, I really should have done more precise measurements when I measured this thing out. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna leave that there and replace all that with, you know, wood and that, and then basically just mimic this design about what, about 20 blocks out, I think, and I'm not even gonna drain it. Yeah, basically. Mimic the design 20 blocks out, fill it in. I'm not even going to drain it. Not even going to drain it of all the water. It's just going to waste too much time. I just want to get this ship done. I don't care about interiors anyway. I drained the other one just to make it feel a little bit more complete. Also, I feel really bad for like all the people who want to build underwater bases and don't have access to sponge. I just feel immensely bad for them. Let's just do this. I can hear a bit of a conversation going on in my background. I think I'm just gonna end it here. What, I've only got 10 minutes to go on anyway. I'm gonna finish this in a stream later. I guess I'll go sort them out. Okay, it's been fun with the 0 views this thing got. So, bye. Whoever's watching this in like 10 days in the future on YouTube.